Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Good.
This is the first year with the Kentucky Derby with no OTV. How big of an effect do you think that will have on the pool?
Well, it's only New York City OTV. There's still OTV. There's just no New York City OTV.
I know you go to Nassau.
Well, there's Nassau OTV, there's Capital OTV, there's Suffolk OTV. There are still OTVs out there.
But how big is New York City OTV?
Yeah.
How big of an effect do you think that will have on the pool?
Very little. No, nationally negligible.
That's like $30 million. Though.
I don't believe that. Why? Because people can bet.
Is that negligible?
Nationally?
Yeah.
Well, why do you think $30 million? Why can't people go bet at Belmont? Why can't they bet online? Why can't they bet everywhere else?
Well, people won't go hop on a train to Belmont.
Well, you can bet in your house now.
You can't bet in your house now. Everybody wants a social security number for that.
Well, you can bet. I mean, I don't think it's that big a deal. You're talking about a national race. I mean, it's...
Mike, have you ever been to an OTB?
In my life, yes.
Yeah. How many of those guys are online?
I have no idea.
You have an idea. Probably 2%.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many of them want to make a bet. They can buy. They can have phone accounts. They can bet online. I mean, they can bet in a million places.
And how many people bet only on the Kentucky Derby?
Probably a good amount of people.
Exactly.
Well, remember, you're talking about one small portion of the local audience. You can still bet. You can still bet in Nassau. You can still bet in Westchester. You can still bet in Suffolk County. You can still bet at Belmont Park. So you're talking about you're only talking about the Manhattan OTB people. So you're talking about a very small segment of the United States.
Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx.
Well, but you can go to Belmont, and it might make people go that day to Belmont. Plus, you're talking about the entire nation.
You don't have a car. If you don't have a car, Mike, how do you get to Belmont?
And there's such a thing as a train.
No, the train doesn't stop.
Well, it stops one stop away. It stops one.
Only on Kentucky Derby weekend.
It stops one stop away, though.
One stop away.
And they're bringing it back, and they're bringing it back. And listen, this is and you're talking about. What is your point? Do you need someone to give you a ride? Is that the problem?
Huh?
Do you need someone to give you a ride? Is that the problem?
No, I have your wife for that.
That's really cute. That's really cute. So I mean, what's your big problem in life? What's your big problem? I mean, this guy's worried. Here's a guy who's disgruntled because OTB closed in New York City. That's basically it. That's his big problem in life because OTB closed in New York City. If you want to make a bet, there's a million places you can still make a bet. Okay, and is that gonna impact the Kentucky Derby betting in the entire United States? Not very much. Not very much. So here's a guy who obviously his life has been ruined because OTB is closed.